We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Indianapolis Indians and the Columbus Clippers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Shane Bieber gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Stepping into the box, Johnny Diaz. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the new season is finally underway as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
First pitch, 6:05.
0-1, here's the pitch. Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 fouled off.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Newman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The first baseman, number 55,
Josh Bell, the next to hit. Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Just underway here in Cleveland. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Line towards center field. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position. Here's Gregory Polanco, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One ball, one strike, the count. On the run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now another 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Too close for comfort. Another full count pitch on its way. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Baseman, number 44.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Kramer. First delivery to him on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
What a well executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Ready on 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Juan Chavez is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Marcus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Clippers, the second baseman, Eric Marcus.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Nero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Now at the plate, Mike Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. That backdoor slider catches the corner, or close enough at least. Nothing in 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lays off, 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. At the plate, Elias Diaz. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Elias Diaz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Digging in now, Geronimo Batista. First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole, 0-2. Way outside, 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 15.
Now batting, Pablo Reyes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And there's a base hit on the line.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box, David Takahashi. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Here's the 1-0. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone, 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The set and the 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Diaz is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Barnes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Number 11.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And now a pitch on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Jason Irwin waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 6, the catcher, Jason.
Settling in now, Jason Irwin. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reyes comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Digging in the switch hitter, Martin Diaz. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
He's
The
going,
1-0.
he's going.
Runners off for second. That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
Here now is Jake Bauers, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set. The 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Reyes coasts under it, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Johnny Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Johnny Diaz.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 27.
Striding forward now is the DH. Kevin Newman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he takes ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Thompson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in, Philip Rainey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
And this is low, ball one. Swing and a liner. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Trace Thompson digs in as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
And he takes strike two. Rainey gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Now batting, the second baseman, Eric Marquez.
stepping in, Eric Marcus. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Freeman.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Dias will put this one away and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete and we are tied 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gregory Polanco. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep, and that is off the wall in right field. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
You can hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
In now, Kevin Kramer, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, catcher, Elias Diaz.
Coming to the plate now, Elias Diaz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after
Now
that
batting,
strikeout.
the
It's
third
so much
baseman,
tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Striding in, Geronimo Batista, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. The 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count. Here it is. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here's the 3-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Polanco on third with 2 out. Left center, base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knot.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
A dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Pablo Reyes. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. In there, the base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Into the box, David Takahashi, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Count now, a ball and a strike. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Batista ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
The batter.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Ready once again, Johnny Diaz, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the stretch, curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Grounded back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Indianapolis is out in front 2-0. Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, no balls and a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Fouled off. That's lifted the other way out to left. Reyes is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, number 11.
At the plate, Brandon Barnes. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Behind 0-2 now.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Got him to go down swinging there. Brandon Barnes becomes out number 2 this inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Jason Irwin, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with another 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Kevin Newman. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Josh Bell, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Naquin will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Stepping in, Gregory Polanco. First delivery to him on the way, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1 lifted into the air out towards center field. Naquin's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping up now, Kevin Kramer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll get back in safely. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Indianapolis leads it 2-0. Now to the plate, Martin Diaz. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch on its way. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Diaz normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. Strike two. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Kramer is right there. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
In now, Jake Bauers, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Set to deliver on 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Here's the 3-1. 3-2, full count. Diaz aboard here at first with nobody out. Another full count pitch on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. Over to Bell for the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Rainey.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop Philip Rainey. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Tyler Clippard takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48, Tyler Clippard.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Fouled straight back. In there, 1-2 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin is right there, one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Geronimo Batista.
In now, Geronimo Batista. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Pablo Reyes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. this is line to left. Diaz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. Indianapolis is out in front 2-0. Into the box, Trace Thompson. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting second baseman, Eric Marcus.
Striding in once again, Eric Marcus. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball, not particularly deep. Reyes has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 6, Freeman.
So coming to the plate, Mike Freeman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy out.
Bell brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full. Indianapolis leads it 2-0. Back here in Cleveland, it's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Alex Wilson is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Number 37, Alex Wilson.
Standing in, David Takahashi. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, David Takahashi.
Pitch on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lined hard toward right center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Johnny Diaz, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Here he comes on 2-0. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The batter, number 27.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Kevin Newman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back in standing. Now the 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. Hit out towards second. Marcus over to his left, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Ready now, Josh Bell. Past numbers against Alex Wilson. He's 0 for 5. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Takahashi at third with 2 away. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. A man on third with 2 down. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble.
7-inning stretch.
So striding in, Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Another full count pitch on its way. And he got him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Brandon Barnes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we'll get late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Boy, I'll tell you, the defense has been stellar all night long. They've got the shutout working, and there's another super play to rob them of a hit.
Into the box now, Martin Diaz. Lined hard down the line in right. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Ronaldo Sanchez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Ronaldo Sanchez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter,
Leading
Gregory
off for
Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Gregory Polanco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see
Now
he's a
batting,
little nervous out there.
44.
Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So stepping in, Kevin Kramer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Over to Bowers, and it's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Elias Diaz.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here, as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Popped him up. Rainey is there for it. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Indianapolis is out in front 2-0. So digging in now, Jake Bowers. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Now at the plate, Philip Rainey. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Two pitch is fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be
The right
really
fielder,
exhausting and
number
annoying
33.
when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Into the box, Trace Thompson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled off. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The 2-2 one more time. And there's a base hit on the line.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high. And as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Gavin Sierra enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3.
Sierra.
Eric Marcus will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Thompson is off at first with 2 away. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Bullet back up the middle. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Geronimo Batista, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Batista.
The pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, number 15.
Into the box now, Pablo Reyes. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another try at 2-2. On the ground to the right side. To his left, Marcus. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, David Takahashi.
Digging in once again, David Takahashi. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Ball 2 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Three and one. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Johnny Dias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, number 27.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Newman. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
A ball and a strike now. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Indianapolis leads it 2-0. Ready for another chance? Mike Freeman. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reyes has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
Now batting.
And in the ninth inning,
Number
every
11.
team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Barnes. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jason Irwin, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Working for the punch out and the offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Reyes will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Martin Diaz.
Digging in, Martin Diaz. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And he'll be called out at second, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Indians took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Juan Chavez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Gavin Sierra records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First, for the victorious Indianapolis Indians, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.